But how do a brother come out of Fifth Ward playing baseball, bro?
Man, I just
That's funny.
played all three sports growing up, but I really I played in this little league over in East Mount Houston called Smoker Jasper. I don't know if
Okay.
you remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Bourne, he played 10 years in the league too. You know, his daddy found us. We playing against him one time. I used to play for the Salvation Army. We played against him, and he came up with this whole little scheme to get me on his team, and once I got with these guys, they was more organized, whole black league, you know what I'm saying? No white people in it from age 8 to 14. And, man, it was just kind of special, and we developed from there. I just kind of fell in love with the game right then and there and stuck with it.
But you had to have, like, some good people around you, though.
Yeah, I did.
Just being black.
Yeah,
from Fifth Ward.
Yeah,
make it to the pro.
Like I say, Michael Bourne daddy, his daddy really came and took me in. That's really kind of why molded me into how I am, as far as like wanting to help people all the time.
Yeah.
This guy came and they live way outnumbered, and I lived in the heart of Fifth Ward, so me seeing houses like that, I had never even seen stuff like that. So this guy come pick me up from work, take me, practice, make sure I ain't miss no practices every game.
That's hard.
And over time, I became more like almost like his son, even though he had sons. So I was always grateful that he took me in and molded me into, person that I am now.
That's hard, man.
Yeah, so I always wanted to do that for people back home, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew somebody did to me. I feel like that's the law of attraction and stuff you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So people always say, man, why you always want to jump back and do all this stuff? I was like, man, because somebody did it to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know that transaction, that feeling of how that happened, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't understand.
Do you ever feel like it should be more black baseball players?
Yeah, like of course.
Well, we could dominate the sport,
because
bro.
it's a sport. Like African Americans, we dominate anything that we get into, So, but from doing my research, I see a lot of kids when they get to high school, it'd be all good until you get to high school.
That's why it was for me.
School coaches,
You play baseball too?
Man, when I was in high school, dog, I tried out for the baseball. I played all the sports, right? And the wide receiver coach was the head baseball coach,
that's
right?
how it be.
And I smashed the tryouts, man. He told me, he said, man, I swear to God, this is exact word. He said, man, you good, but I got to keep one sport for my guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
See,
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't even. I knew exactly what it meant. And if you gonna be like that, at least you told me to my face, like, man, I hate to cut you, but I gotta look out for one of my guys. Man, I was cold. Baseball. Man, baseball is an easy sport for us.
Yeah.
Like, man, I was in jumping world about 3 weeks ago. I bullshit you not. I was looking like Barry Bonds in that batting cage at Jumping World. Ball wasn't coming up about 30 miles per hour.
Oh, man,
but I'm smashing home.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Them motherfuckers come faster than that in high school, dog.
This is somebody that ain't fucking around. But I was impressed.
Hey, is it a lot of racism in the MLB that we don't know about?
You know what I'm saying? They'll never say it, but my thing is like, okay, we have the United States, right? All these big time athletes. I mean, you mean to tell me it can't be one catcher in the whole league? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I figured.
One? You mean to tell me all these super athletes we got here? It's not one black African American catcher in the league. I ain't gonna say it's racist or nothing, but there ain't no proof. But I'm just saying, you look at shit like that, and you like.
Did you ever feel like you were given a hard time at any time while you were playing?
I'm sure he did.
The thing is, it's like
I'm sure
when you black, you gotta work 3 times as hard.
No
you know what I'm saying? We understand that between amongst ourselves, we have to work 3 times as hard.
Yeah.
And I don't have an issue with that, long as I give the spot at the end of the day. But like you said, if you look around the league, you ain't gonna see nobody playing, no black people on the bench or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to be all stars. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
That's kind of what he.
You can't be a bench player. Why? We can't have black
role
bench
players. They
role
gonna
players,
give it to their guys.
$2-3 million a year too. You know what I'm saying? Do the same thing. You gotta be like an all-star, bona fide. So that's the only difference. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what's up, dog.
That shit crazy.
That's because I see it. I work in sports. I'm an official.
Yeah.
And I see it at my levels. Like it's just a different vibe on them on them
you know
diamonds than it is on the field, the court. it's just a different vibe out there. Like that's their sport.
Yeah.
That's
you know, and we can do it. You know, like I say, we can play any sport. We, you know, so they let us up in, but you got to go through a whole level. Like rookie ball, they got a bunch of levels where they can cut your ass off. You know what I'm saying? And they can come up with any reason why. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really learn how to play the game and just, you know, mind your business, work hard, get to the big leagues, and act like that stuff isn't a factor.
What came from the north side,
man,
by the way.
Yeah.
Man, at what point in your life, or what stage of your career did you what moment rather did you say, man, I actually did this?